Hi there, this is Daniel with End Time Country Living, and this morning I'm out getting my onion bed prepped and planted with onion starts. So I just kind of wanted to show you the process real quick. This is kind of new for me as far as the exact process, because last fall I decided rather than to cover the bed just with black plastic, I'm going to go ahead and dump all my fall leaves that I mowed up and just dump them directly on the bed and use that as the mulch. And so far that's worked really well. And so it's a little bit different process here in the spring, because I then have to remove those leaves because that's where the slugs will live. And I need to use that brown material for making compost that I'll use for next year. So the bed right in front of me, which is number 9 in my bed system here. So that's the 2 stakes there. That's 30 inches. And so this is part, so I'm raking. See, there's using a leaf rake right there. I got some piles I've already raked up. And so it's pretty thick on here. Be great to just plant into, but the slugs will attack, kill, and destroy. And also, like I said, I need the brown material here for making good compost, so I'm going to bring compost back. And so I'm pulling out the garden cart here and scooping it up and dumping it in there, hauling that off to where I do my compost. And so I'll be mixing that in with the green grass clippings as they come in, which is going to full force now because the grass is just really jumping up and growing. So this last year was my carrot bed, and so it's a little lumpy from just being over the winter. I didn't smooth it out first before I dumped stuff on, which is totally fine. So this time I'll be just raking it flat and then adding compost so it's an equal depth across the bed. And then once the compost is laid, I'll go ahead and set up my starts. So anyway, that is kind of a quick overview of how I prepare my beds for transplanting my onions into, and many of my other vegetables are the same way. And so when we think about in the spiritual realm, it's important to prepare the heart first before we sow the seed or transplant truth or plants into. And so, you know, the bed preparation, you always want to focus on that first. You know, that's probably the most important part, is getting the soil right and adding the nutrients that it needs. I did all that in the fall as far as adding amendments, so I don't have to do that here in the spring. The bacteria and everything else, the nematodes and such, have all been working on that amendments in the fall. And so now the nutrition should be there, and then with good gas exchange going into the soil, we should be able to get adequate nitrogen pulling from the atmosphere, and the air moves down into the soil at night. The bacteria will convert that into nitrogen that the plant can then use, and so that'll feed the plant, and all the other nutrients that are also available will be available to the plant as well. So anyway, I just want to focus on, just like in the spiritual realm, preparing the heart first before planting the seed of truth, showing acts of kindness, showing love and care for other people. That's one way that we can prepare the soil of the heart before we implant truth. All right, catch you guys on the next video. God bless.